Hi, this is your math coach, Howie Tutman, presenting What Math Should My First Grader Know? I've recorded videos in the four domains, or groupings of standards, in math for first grade. This video is the ninth of 10 videos in the Operations and Algebraic Thinking grouping. The video is about subtracting within 20. This is the third part of a three-part video. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at hrtutman@gmail.com. The complete text of the standard that this video is based upon follows at the end of the video. Knowing how to subtract within 20 is part of this standard, and for single-digit numbers, students should know these facts fluently. Command of the basic single-digit addition facts will help your first grader with subtraction. But first, I'll look at two strategies if students don't yet have command of their single-digit addition facts. And then I'll look at the relationship of addition and subtraction, which will help your first graders know their subtraction facts. So let's take a look at the example of 7 minus 3. So one of the strategies that students can use is the countdown strategy. So by starting at 7, students will need to count down 3. So when they count down 1, they get to 6, count down 2, they get to 5, count down 3, they get to 4. Or looking at this on the number line, starting at 7 and counting down 3, starting at 7, counting down 3, 1, 2, 3. Your first grader will get to the answer of 4. Another strategy, counting on, using this same example of 7 minus 3, we're trying to find this difference between 7 and 3. So for the counting on strategy, students would start at 3 and they would count up to 7. So starting at 3, 4 is 1, 5 is 2, 6 is 3, and 7 is 4. Or looking at it on the number line, starting at 3, our students are counting on 1, 2, 3, 4. So the difference between the 7 and the 3 is 4. Now for our students who have mastered their single-digit addition facts, to solve this problem of 7 minus 3, well, they may recognize that they know that 4 plus 3 equals 7. Therefore, 7 minus 3 equals 4. So I'm using this triangle for addition subtraction facts, or in looking at this part whole, same type thing. Students that are faced with the problem of 7 minus 3, they know that 7 minus 3 is equal to 4 because they've mastered their addition facts and know that 4 plus 3 equals 7. Moving on with our strategies for subtraction, but with some larger numbers here within 20, I'm using the example of 13 minus 5. Now, our students that haven't mastered the facts and possibly can't see the relationship between the addition and subtraction yet for these numbers could use the couple of strategies that we used before as far as counting down. 13 minus 5, we're starting with 13 and we're counting down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we do that, we're ending up with the answer of 8. The counting on strategy of 13 minus 5, we're finding the difference between these two numbers. So we're starting at 5 and we're counting up to 13, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And how many numbers have we had to count on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. So our answer would be 8, just like in the countdown strategy. Now, these obviously may not be the most efficient way to solve the problem. And if our students know that 5 plus 8 equals 13, and they can be picturing either this number triangle or this part whole in their mind, then they would know that 13 minus 5 would be equal to 8. Now, another strategy that I want to introduce that's much more efficient than the counting on and counting down is decomposing a number leading to 10. So if the problem is 13 minus 5, and hopefully our students have mastered these single digit numbers, what we're trying to do is find out 13 minus some number to get us to 10. Well, 13 minus 3 would bring us down to 10. So we've broken up the 5 to 3 and 2 to allow our students to subtract 13 minus 3. We have our 10. And since we've already subtracted 3 out of the 5, we have 2 more to subtract. So 13 minus 3 is 10, and then 10 minus 2 will give us the 8. So this is a great strategy to use for some of our problems. And basically, we're hoping our students find an efficient way for them to solve these subtraction problems. If you're interested, just like the previous 2 videos, here is the complete standard that this video, Subtracting Within 20, is based upon. Add and subtract within 20, demonstrating fluency for addition and subtraction within 10. Use strategies such as counting on, making 10, for example, 8 plus 6 is equal to 8 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 10 plus 4 is equal to 14. Decomposing a number leading to a 10, for example, 13 minus 4 is equal to 13 minus 3 minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Using the relationship between addition and subtraction, for example, knowing that 8 plus 4 is equal to 12, one knows 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. And creating equivalent but easier or known sums. For example, adding 6 plus 7 by creating the known equivalent 6 plus 6 plus 1 is equal to 12 plus 1 is equal to 13.